Peace. What it do? This is A-Tone with A-Tone Tarot. Welcome to the channel. I am here to give a 10-day forecast for my Geminis. What up, Geminis? We're giving a 10-day forecast, the first 10 days of September for my Gemini collective. Welcome to the channel. If you could, please like, comment, and share this channel, I would greatly appreciate it. I am new to YouTube, trying to do my little 1-2 out here. You know what I mean? I appreciate all the feedback. I'm looking forward to it. And without further ado, let's see what we got for my Gemini. 10 cards. I'm gonna pull 10 cards for the Gemini collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You guys know the rules, right? Take what resonates, leave the rest. Yeah. We're all connected, and our birth charts are very intricate, and sometimes the timeline and the journey that you're on, even when you get this message, you know, it may not be within the first 10 days of September. It may be more for a reflective moment than anything else. But let's see what Spirit got for the first 10 days of September for my Gemmies. Something else to know, before I hit record, I position all my cards upright. I bless them, and if they come out in reverse, that is the message intended for you. I'm using traditional tarot decks. I have approximately like 3 of them, but like 20 of them in my proximity if I ever need to, you know, expand on the message. But for now, we're keeping it simple and cute. All right, Gemini, let's see what we got going on. You got some balance here, some synchronicities, some, you know, I mean, just right off the bat, I got the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck as far as what you don't see coming. I have the 10 of Pentacles here too, but I'll give your cards and break down what I see here. Again, I said I'm new to YouTube, still working on the camera view, trying to work all that out, right? But I'll give it to you as it came in the upright position. Well, 10 of Swords, we have the 10 of Swords, King of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 8 of Wands, the Hangman in reverse, Hierophant, 4 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Those are the cards that came out, and if I did not indicate that they were in reverse, they were upright. So starting with that King of Swords, you got some decisions to make. You're grounding yourself, Gemini, or you're feeling like you need to. Like I'm picking up on some mental health breaks already early in the season. Like just getting yourself grounded, ready, and situated. Like you getting comfortable, but there are some things that are, because you know that there's a change coming, right? Like it's a push and pull here that I'm picking up on. Like you rocking, like, all right, I know what I gotta do. Let me get my snacks. Let me get my, you know, my cozy blanket, you know, because I need to lock in for like a hurricane. Like it's almost preparing for a hurricane, a storm, but you don't see it in a way that most people see it as a storm. You feel as though it's an opportunity for you to chillax. Like, you know what? I need this rest. So let the earth and Mother Earth do what she do while I take this little break right here. So you're, you know, taking this time, or at least the first 10 days in September, where everyone else is hustling and bustling around to get ready for school and get ready for, and you know these responsibilities are there, and you might even be managing them to some degree in your life. But if you haven't created an emotional recharging of your batteries, you're wanting to in September. And this is the first 10 days. Is the 10-day forecast from A-Tone Tarot. And I'm picking up, like, just, I want so much for my life. It's like prayer and meditation, you know, like, let me sit, pray, get ready, get the resources up. Like, you're in a state of renewal. Let's just say you're not out in the streets. You're not doing that. You're stacking your resources. Winter is coming, where everyone else is out and about and moving around. No. Gemini is in the house, praying, meditating, getting all of the necessary resources, maybe even a generator. I don't know. I mentioned the storm. In preparation for something that you know that's coming, that may be challenging as it relates to your money, because we got this Queen of Pentacles here. The Five of Wands, a difficult conversation that needs to be had, that ultimately sharpens your craft, your creativity, and elevates you in such a way where you close one chapter and you open a new one. I say that because you got this Eight of Cups here. It's like you're walking away from something. But ultimately, with the Nine of Cups here, it was something you want. It's something that you want that is directly tied to your legacy with the 10 of Coins. And you're strategically sitting back and realizing and understanding that this time that you are isolated, ducked off, out the way, is preparing you for a very quick about face that is coming with this Eight of Wands, right? And the Hangman in reverse. The only, you, as every other sign, is only every sign that I've done thus far, it's been 10 cards for a 10-day forecast. Every sign's only gotten one card in reverse, and you are no different. And you have the Hangman in reverse. And I believe Aries was the other sign that had Hangman in reverse, where it's like, I know what it is. Like, I know, like, I've charged, I have my resources, I'm ready, I'm locked in. I'm good. I'm good in every hood. I'm good with the law above. I'm good with my, you know, creator. Like, you are really, like, good inside of yourself as well as above, because the Hierophant with this Four of Swords, like, you've taken that break, or you need to take that time to recharge, get yourself together, so that you can show up as this Queen of Coins, that practical, resourceful, nurturing being that you are, because that will help you receive that wish that you set in your heart a long time ago, right? Because, you know, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups, right? So from the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. So something as it relates to your happiness, or what would make you happy, as well as the people around you, right? So this doesn't feel like just a selfish thing. You want to be better for yourself, as well as those that come in contact with you every day. This is not, this mission that you're on, or whatever this is not just for you. It's for the people around you too, to benefit. That's what's up, Gemini. Yeah. So, good job. Again, I'll repeat the cards. We have the King of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Hangman in reverse, the Hierophant, Four of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck, Ten of Cups. Now, just like every other sign, I did clarify the one card that was in reverse. I will do the same for you, Gemini, and I will close out your message. Hope it resonated. If it didn't, again, leave it behind or check out your other placements. But I'm going to clarify this Hangman in reverse and see what this is in reference to, that you are like seeing very clearly and wanting to move forward with from the inside out. Please clarify this Hangman in reverse, Spirit, for my Gemini collective. Clarify this Hangman in reverse. Again, Aries was the other sign that I did that had the Hangman in reverse as the only card in reverse. You might want to check out that reading if you have Aries placements in your chart anywhere. Okay, so whatever this is, it bothers you. Like, it rocks you enough to say, I need to get myself together. I need to go inside myself. And not for nothing, I said at the beginning of your reading, I do recall like something about balance, getting that balance. And sure enough, the Justice card popped out. So the Hangman in reverse was clarified by the Nine of Swords. I'm sorry, the Nine of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Justice card. So that Nine of Swords is something that had you up at night. It bothered you. Something, a pain in your side. Like, I'm picking up on a collective or even maybe a specific person where it was like, is it me or is it them? Like, going back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, because of a discussion, a challenging conversation had at Five of Wands, where some hard facts came out in that conversation, right? About yourself that you might have had to realize that you didn't want to. You had to swallow the brax text and the facts, and you like going back and forth and trying to understand, and you just say, you know what? There's some truth to that, and the only thing that I can change is me. So the other cards that I saw were you doing an about face or really sitting with yourself, recharging your batteries, understanding, taking a look back, reflecting, and wanting to regain or obtain some type of balance in your life by way of what you can control, Gemini, by way of the two faces that show up in your life, right? Because Gemini is amongst one of the signs that has that whole balancing duality type thing going on. Like, Pisces is another one, Libra is another one, even Aquarius, in my opinion, with the two lines just by the sign. I don't know, you take that, maybe get an honorable mention because I am Aqua. But yeah, so whatever this is, whatever conversation was had, it brought some harsh realities to you, and you took it in stride. And from what I saw, good job, Gemini. Like, you recognized that. And I strongly believe, just as air signs in general, we're very intellectual people. Like, we're mental people. So if something makes logical sense, we almost have no choice but to surrender to it. So, and that's what I'm picking up on. Again, justice is major for Libra, another air sign. You got the swords here, air, and with a nice fire in the middle. Somebody lit your fire. Somebody turned up the fire. Somebody, you know, but it got you to in the hangman in reverse position. And when the hangman is in reverse, like you see it clearly. And clarity, understanding, overstanding for that matter, is valuable. It's worth its weight in gold. So, you know, I see a lot of like closing of the chapters, like basically realizing like, all right, that happened. That's who I am. I did that. All I could do is do better from here. And where I'm going to start is taking in a mental health vacation where I chill, get myself together, and relax and move forward from there. And that's all we can do. But still, good job, because the acknowledgement of it is a good step in the right direction. So I hope this helps. And like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe.